Section 51 of the Constitution sets out a list of Commonwealth legislative powers. Subsection 29 gives the Commonwealth the power to make laws regarding external affairs, so Australia's relationships with other countries. How far does that power extend? The Gordon and Franklin rivers in Tasmania are areas of extraordinary natural beauty and cultural heritage. The landforms are also, unfortunately, suitable for the development of a large hydroelectric dam. In the 1970s, Tasmania's Hydroelectric Commission proposed a dam and power station which would flood the Gordon and Franklin River areas. Conservation groups rallied to the cause. The fight was one of the most important steps in the development of environmentalism in Australia. The Tasmanian government supported the dam, as did the Fraser Federal Liberal Government. Australia was a party to an international agreement known as the World Heritage Convention. In 1982, the UN declared the Franklin River area a World Heritage Site. In March 1983, the Hawke Labor Government came to power in Canberra, proposing to stop the dam. They passed legislation forbidding the dam's construction, and the Tasmanian government challenged that legislation in the High Court. Was the Commonwealth legislation a valid exercise of the external affairs power? A majority in the High Court said yes. Justice Brennan said, "A treaty obligation stamps the subject of the obligation with the character of an external affair, unless there is some reason to think that the treaty had been entered into merely to give colour to an attempt to confer legislative power on the Commonwealth Parliament." This did expand the powers of the Commonwealth, but as Justice Murphy said, Australia's domestic affairs are becoming more and more involved with those of humanity generally. Increasingly, use of the external affairs power will not be exceptional or extraordinary, but a regular way in which Australia will harmonise its internal order with the world order. Justice Mason agreed that an expansion of Commonwealth power was not inappropriate. He identified an absence of any acceptable criteria or guidelines by which the court can determine the international character of the subject matter of a treaty or convention. The existence of international character or international concern is established by entry by Australia into the conventional treaty. This case substantially expanded Commonwealth power. It can now legislate in areas well beyond its original boundaries, provided it is doing so in the course of Australia's relationship with other nations.